Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the Standards Weekly Check-In. I'm Colin. Behind the camera we got Heavy Metal Dylan.
What's up?
Today we are going to be getting into some new arrivals, flipping through some recently priced records, getting into our staff picks, and addressing the viewer questions at the end of the video. As always, if you see anything you like, you can hit the DMs on Instagram, you can give the shop a ring, or you can cruise by. We're open 11 to 8, 7 days a week. I'm excited. I'm excited, Dylan.
Yes. Watch
out. I'm excited.
Yes.
We got the reissue of the year in here. This kind of perpetually out of print SSD Control album. It's been bootlegged countless times, but this is legitimately the first official reissue, which is absolutely crazy. I think there was some, the first pressing sold out like crazy, so we weren't able to get them right off the rip. But now we got them. They're in stock. I still think they might not last too long, so, this sounds good. Are you good to get to play this one?
Yeah, I gave it a couple spins, and honestly, still a great record.
Sounds phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm a salesman here, supposed to sell some things, but we get some of these reissues in, and it's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yes.
It's flat. It's loud. It's quiet. It's the vinyl's dirty.
In there. Yeah.
Problems.
Yes.
You play this record.
Clean.
Beautiful. Yes. For like a hardcore record too. Really impressed that they were able to get the sound down like they did. So yeah, very exciting. I don't think I could talk about any record with the same level of excitement as I did that one. Do you like that band? Have you ever heard them before?
SSD Control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, right?
Dude, great record.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly.
What's up?
That was a great record right there.
Phenomenal album.
Yeah.
The drumming, bro, as a drummer, as like a hardcore drummer.
Yeah. As a hardcore drummer, yes.
You ever take inspiration from SSD Control?
As a straight edge hardcore drummer, yes, I have. Yeah.
All right.
I like it. I like that record.
Have you been listening to any other records with good drums?
Honestly, dude?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. Friend or Foe with Adamant. Probably my favorite Adamant record. Every song's a banger. Every song has like 3 fucking drum kits going off. It's all good.
Yeah, it is a very good one. I think last time I went through the discog of old Ant, the Antography. I think I landed on Prince Charming.
That's your record. That's your record.
I think so.
No, that's a great record too.
But yeah, the whole run is up until Stripped, which we don't talk about anything after that.
Yeah.
Stripped that's my cutoff line. But everything under that, including like Dirk Wears White Socks, which I think is kind of unappreciated in the Adamant can't. Well, it's weird because either like pop people basically just don't acknowledge that record, and then weirdo, at least to me, it was always pitched like, oh, once they took off the Z from Adam and the Ants, it was over. They're strictly like singles and Dirk. But so yeah, there's 2 camps. Me, I celebrate the entire catalog up to like 1983. Nothing after that. The entire catalog, with the exception of most of the catalog. No, those early records are all phenomenal, and there's none that are really like, oh, here's the great one, and here's they're all like, it's all 9.5s to 10s.
Of
course. Let's look through some records, man.
Okay.
All right, dude. I was listening to some hard rockin' records over the weekend. You ever just rock out, dude?
I rock out all the time.
That's sick. So, like a kind of song they write where it's like, he was a kid that didn't follow the rules.
Yes.
Do you think any of those guys ever wrote that song and the other guys in the band were like, dude, we know you're writing this about yourself. Like, don't make up some person. Just like own it. You're a bad kid who didn't follow the rules and got kicked out of school. Just say it about yourself.
Are we talking strictly 70s music?
No, I mean, it bled well into the 80s. In fact, probably the song I think about when I think about that genre of song is Rat's Way Cool Jr.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
That is technically 1990, maybe even 91. So it just keeps going. I think it's like there's the blues. I don't know if you know this about rock music, Dylan. You're young. I'm going to like put you onto some like knowledge, right? Rock and roll started with the blues. Well, Mozart was the first rock and roller, really. Really, yeah. Yeah, before Chuck Berry could boogie woogie. Yeah. Mozart. He was kind of the heavy metal of his day, So that's where it starts. But no, the blues is like there's a lot of those songs. It's like, I'm a bad dude. I was born under a bad sign. I'm the baddest guy. And then like all the rocker guys are like, oh, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So you get like, you know, your street walking cheetahs with a heart full of napalm.
Sure.
Like, you know, I'm a cool guy. I'm like the blues guys. I'm saying the same thing. But then at some point they thought they were writing a new kind of song. They just changed the perspective. Or there's like, he was a bad kid who was so cool, and he decided to join a rock and roll band, and he was so good in the band, it was crazy. It's a good kind of song. I aspire to like write that well one day.
I have a song for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Whatever band you're in.
Yeah.
I won't name names.
Okay, thank you for keeping this anonymous.
Your song?
Right.
Breaking Curfew.
Okay, yeah. We gotta put that album cover up. What was that called?
Red Rider.
Red Rider. Look at these bad guys. Hopefully,
Breaking Curfew.
Our producer can put this on the screen.
A bunch of clocks on the...
I hope our video doesn't get taken down off of YouTube for putting up these bad dudes.
These bad boys on
screen. Look at them. They're breaking the curfew. Very low stakes. In terms of like, you know, bad
being
boys
adults.
of rock.
Yeah.
You know, we're coming to your town, we're gonna party down. Like, we'll break curfew.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
break
all we got.
curfew.
No anarchy in the UK, no, none of that. We're just
we're showing up late.
We won't be there till like after 20 minutes.
Hey, caretaker, I'm not gonna be home by 11. I'll be home by like 12.
Traffic
20.
is crazy out here. Trust me, I intended to, but
I wasn't trying to break curfew, but we're breaking curfew, baby.
Unfortunately, me and the boys in Red Rider breaking curfew.
Practice was a little late. My bad.
Viewer questions. This is the part of the video where we answer the questions left in last week's YouTube comments section. This time, Jeff Smith will coming in hot. It's us asking our favorite music biopics. It's particularly for groups that we maybe don't love the music of, but the story speaks to us. He brings up the Doors. Says he loves the Doors biopic, but fucking hates the Doors. And don't tell anyone, Dylan. Who could blame him?
I don't blame him at all.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you have anything, Mr. Movies, Mr. Movie Man, the filmography expert?
Yes. Here, if I have to answer the question the way he asked,
right?
I don't like Elvis.
Okay.
Musically,
right?
But I love the Elvis movie from last year.
You are a Lurman head.
Yeah.
A Baz freak.
Yes.
A Baz.
I love his choice of making, you know, Tom Hanks just a Polish Southern man with a heavy accent. And it's mostly about him, and Elvis is just there. And I like it a lot.
This is a really cool movie. We started our careers
yes,
hating that movie, but it's been around so long, isn't it? It's like an old chestnut.
But it's a good movie.
Yeah, and it doesn't have that like it didn't.
You saw it twice.
It gets annoying when certain movies get tagged as like bad movies, like The Room or Cats.
Yeah.
The film version, not the PBS production, and it's like you know, it's like it's hard to ride for him. I feel like Elvis doesn't have that air to it, so it's safe to just be like, good film.
Yeah, it's a great
film.
Didn't it win some Oscars or something?
Noms or something. Well, what are some other ones you like?
I do like the band and I do like the movie. I do like NWA. I really enjoyed Straight Outta Compton. I like Selena. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie here. I know a little bit about Richie Valens, but what I know is through Lumbamba. Yeah, and that's kind of it. That's all I know. Like in terms of music biopics.
I'll go for the winner though. Best pick is 8 Mile, the biopic.
Hey, Eminem, 8 Mile and Get Rich, because they're both.
Get Rich is cool too.
Yeah, because they're both there. They both lived it, and they're like, "Hey, this happened for real."
Eminem is that 8 Mile movie is incredibly watchable.
Yeah,
it's weird. I kind of avoid music biopics because they're bad. Sure. But I think my entire understanding of the genre comes through like watching VH1 and like the Obama years, the George W years, millennial era, VH1 programming where they would just show the same movies over and over again. That's where I got hooked on the Meatloaf biopic. Which I celebrate. It's a little under the radar, You know what is a good? I got to give credit to Sid and Nancy. That's that's kind of a banger. And I definitely don't care about Sid Vicious per se.
Yes.
Like the Pistols a lot, but that had, you know, Sid Vicious is
he
like
was just there.
Ancillary character in that story.
Yes.
But that's a movie for sure.
That's a movie.
Shout out Commissioner Gordon holding it down on that one. So yeah, but generally I do avoid those movies. Not a big fan. I need to watch that Buddy Holly one with Gary Busey again. That's like his only movie, right? He's like a very popular person.
He's in, not Die Hard, what's the other?
Blue Streak.
Lethal Weapon? Is it Blue Streak?
Yeah, I think.
I thought is it Lethal Weapon where he like burns himself with a cigarette or something?
Oh, he's the bad guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something.
In a hell of a long time.
I know, that's why I'm like, which one is it?
That's all we got for this week. We're going to go watch Lethal Weapon and the entire Gary Busey filmography, which is possibly just one movie. Unsure on that. If you have any questions you would like to see answered in next week's video, leave them down in the YouTube comment section. We'll address them next week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. What did you do?